Hey guys, what's up? Adil here with TechWafer, and in this video I'm going to unbox the Huawei's Y9 Prime. So let's get started and check out the details that are given on the box. So the variant that I am having has 4 GB of RAM along with 128 gigs of internal storage, and the color is fire blue. So other than that, this phone has auto pop-up camera and 6.59 inches of full view display. So let's open the box and check out what they are providing inside the box, and here we go. Okay, so now let's unbox the box and see what's inside, and here we go. And first of all, we get the warranty card. Let's put it aside, and then you would be finding the Huawei Y9 device itself at the very top of the box. Okay, so let's see how good it is and does it worth the fame that it is getting. Speaking about the key features of the phone, it has 6.59 inches of Huawei's ultra view full view display. Other than that, it has a pop-up selfie camera along with a triple AI camera at the back, and 4 GB of RAM, 4 GB of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage, and it has 4000 mAh battery. Okay, so let's peel off the top cover and turn on the device. Meanwhile the device is turned on, we will be looking into the box and see what they are providing other than the phone. So these are some IMEI of the phone, and then in the small box you'd find a SIM ejector toolkit. They're also providing a soft silicone cover inside the box, and let's see how good it is. Okay, so it's pretty soft and it could protect your smartphone from scratches and the dust, as well as you can observe, there is a cut on the top that represents that this phone has a pop-up camera, so that's why they have provided a cut at the very top. Along with that, there are other cuts for fingerprint scanner, cameras at the back, and the headphones along with the USB Type-C connector as well. So let's put it aside, and other than that, you will be finding a adapter for the charging purposes. The adapter is providing 2 amperes of charging, and I assume that is not a fast charging. However, let's see, and we will be looking at the charging test, and then I could provide you further results. So let's put it aside. Meanwhile, I'll be providing you with the details of a USB Type-C. I think it is a Type-C connector that they are providing along with the Huawei's Y9 Prime. So I'm also putting it aside. So now everything in the box is done except the headphones. These are standard Huawei headphones that they're providing along with the phone. So I'm also going to put these aside, and now we'll be looking at the phone itself and see is it worth the hype that it has. So let's look at the design first, and I'm impressed with the full view display that Huawei has provided with the Y9 Prime. So other than that, the bezel on the 3 sides, left, right and the head, are very thin compared to the bezels on the chin. However, the display is really great in terms of overall experience so far. You'd find power button along with the volume rockers at the right side of the device, and on the left side there is nothing, not even the SIM ejector. So there is nothing on the left side of the phone. Okay, so this phone has a pop-up camera and the SIM ejector tray at the top. So let's see how much SIM it can adopt at a time, and an SD card or maybe two. So let's see. So speaking of the SIMs, it can handle one SIM and an SD card at a time. Earlier, Huawei was providing a functionality that allows you to get two SIMs operational along with an SD card. There was a dedicated slot for SD card, so they removed the dedicated slot for SD card this time. Let's see how well it goes. However, the phone has 128 gigs of internal storage, so I don't think that you would be needing a external SD card, so you can use two SIMs at a time. They are providing speakers along with the USB Type-C connector and a microphone along with the 3.5 mm headphone jack. Yes, they are still providing the 3.5 mm headphone jack, and it is good thing that Huawei is moving towards USB Type-C connectors. So it's pretty much improvements compared to the older devices that I've reviewed so far. Earlier, the Type-C connector was being provided in high-end devices, so it's good that they are also started to provide these Type-C cables and connectors in the budget range segment devices. Let's see which software this phone has, and it is running Android 9.0, and at the top of Android 9.0 there is a skin of EMUI 9.0, so it is pretty great. However, the improvements in EMUI 10 are seamlessly greater compared to the EMUI 9.0. So let's go back and tap. Okay, so this phone is running Android Pie, and it is the latest stable version of Android that is available in the market right now, and also available in most of the smartphones that are provided by the smartphone vendors. So let's go back. Speaking of the RAM and the storage, I've already mentioned two times that this phone has 4 GB of RAM along with 128 gigs of internal storage, so it's pretty great. Speaking of the smartphone's software, this phone is going to get a latest update from Huawei that will help you install the GPU Turbo 3.0 that will surely improve the overall performance of the phone, and also a new file system that is for the time being only available on Huawei's P30, and the new software will also have the new file management system that will improve the overall performance of the phone. So will be pretty great, and it will also reduce the software size up to like 2 GBs or more. So that's pretty much it about the software. Speaking of the display, this phone has pretty good displays. Right now I'm experiencing a full view display, and let's open the camera and see how the pop-up camera works and the action of it. So let's go for it. As you can see, it works. And it is really amazing, but the mechanism is bit slower compared to the other devices that are available, Xiaomi and as well as Oppo. So far, Oppo has the best mechanism when it comes to the pop-up cameras. So I would vote for Oppo if you are looking for a pop-up camera phone. So right now we are talking about the camera, and the front camera is 16 megapixel. And speaking of the back side, on the rear this phone has triple camera setup. One of them is a 16 megapixel wide camera, then there is a 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and then there is a 2 megapixel depth sensor available. And there is also a fingerprint scanner at the back, and there is a branding of Huawei at the back as well. The color looks pretty well, and it provides shine at the very back, and I would suggest that you use a silicone cover that is being provided by Huawei with this phone so that your device stays protected. That's pretty much it for the unboxing. I'm displaying few samples of the camera right now on your screen. Please watch them. Okay, so that's pretty much it about the Huawei Y9 Prime's unboxing. Please hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel to watch more content about the technology. And don't forget to comment if you have any suggestion, and I'll make sure to cover all aspects of this phone in the complete review video that is going to come soon. So stay tuned for more. Peace out.